Verse 10, you blew with your wind, the sea covered them. They sank like lead in the mighty waters. Now in the previous verse, actually verse 8, he spoke of the nostrils and the wind that God, through his nostrils, the wind came, right? And now here he's speaking, you blew with your wind. Now here he's not speaking of the wind coming out of the nostrils, but the wind, God's wind is ultimately, right? So this seems a more natural basis. So he wants to connect all. There's a natural and there's the spiritual essence of everything, connections of what is happening here and what is. This is not just a natural event. This is a usage of the natural event by God, making it a supernatural or a uber-natural, now you're getting to the ubermensch here, uber-natural kind of event, because like it's not just a supernatural event, because it's a natural connected with the super, which would that make it supernatural? But yeah, it is ultimately God's doing. Okay, so yes, this is God. God blew with his wind. They were like, so we will do this, and God blew with his wind, and then the sea covered them. Right? It's not even God's judgment. It's not even. It's just a sea. They were like, we can do all of this. We're so strong. We will destroy them. It's like, oh yeah, there's some water for you, and there they're gone, drowned, dead. And then the sinking of like lead in the mighty waters. Okay, so yes, the waters connected yet the mighty. Why? Because they were all destroyed in it, but like they sink like lead. They were so full of themselves. They think that they're going to, and then they just sink, just not like a rock here, but just like lead, down, gone. Okay. Where's their power? Where's their might? There's nothing like that. Verse 11, who is like you, O Lord, among the gods? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in glorious deeds, doing wonders? So yes, that is ultimately then they, with their strength, that we will do all of this, then God just blew some wind over them and some water, or it covered them, and they sank like lead, and then it's like, so yeah, so who is ultimately like you? Who can compare to you, God, right? Amongst the gods. He just through all those plagues showed the Egyptians that their God in their country can't stand against him who is God, right? So this idea of the God is country bound. Okay, even today we think kind of in a way we will deny it, but some countries are just Muslim countries, other countries like Christian countries, other countries like not a lot of Christian countries left. Other countries like a Hindu country or whatever, right? So we still have kind of our gods kind of here, and we didn't kind of want to. We always kind of try to appease the gods with all kinds of laws and stuff we come up with, right? Yeah, and in those days it was just worse. Like, this is my God from this country. So the gods of Egypt lost against the Hebrew God, who were supposed to be surgeons, supposed to be not locals, kind of. How did that work? And God showed it. So yes, among the gods. No, yeah, the among the gods doesn't mean the other gods. No, but the connection is here made ultimately with the fact that God destroyed those beings that they worshipped. In other words, that they, humans in Egypt, created, and God, the one true God, destroyed all those gods. So yeah, they're not true gods. They don't exist. So the Pharaoh and his people who thought that they're these great guys who can defeat anyone, ultimately they are not. They couldn't. So there's none like God in his holiness. Because God alone is the creator. There is none. Pharaoh and his great army and their great gods, seemingly, supposedly, they're all lost. They're all gone. So he's awesome in his glorious deeds, in doing all these wonders. This is God is. He's awesome in his glorious deeds. He did these wonders. There's this cry out, like, you know, when I do these videos, I get so excited. This crying out of like, look at this beauty. Now in the daytime, if you see this, now we're only recording at night to show the light. There were just way too many people here during now, so a few lesser people here, making it a little bit easier. But the beauty, you can get so excited about this beauty you can see here. This city I saw is unique. I've never seen a city like this. Now, in Nagaland, we've been in Kohima. It's something like this. But this city is a lot better, right? The roads are a lot better here, a lot less dust. But it's a lot steeper, and the buildings, it's huge. And it's just going like vertical down, like here, it's down here, right? It's far down. So you can't see that. But you can get so excited about this beauty, ultimately, of the creation of this city. And so much more where Moses tried to get at this beauty of God. It's like so many words, so many, no need to repeat anything, right? Ultimately, again, I don't understand why modern Christian songs are so repetitive. It's like they don't have enough to say, enough words. They don't know enough words anymore to proclaim the beauty and the majesty of God, that they just need to use one word and repeat it for 10 minutes. Is that how swallow we became as Christians? It's amazing, but it's at the same time just so super sad, like hugely. Can't even, again, I don't have enough words for that, because in general as humans we became so swallow that we don't really know, our vocabulary is so small. And that's, I guess, maybe because of the fact that we don't have all these words in our songs anymore. You can listen to just even modern music. It's so repetitive. It's hilarious, the kind of stuff. And that's supposed to be beautiful. I didn't see it, but anyhow. But this Moses here, there's still a lot of words. And I try to put all these words out there to bring out this majesty, this beauty of who God ultimately is.